so we live right now, you know what I'm saying? Hey, appreciate everybody for coming through, man. We finna get ready to check this game out. Let me get my page together, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright, so let's get this together right quick, man. Get you out the way, boom. Euro step, let that loop out. Gonna use that as the main. Let's duplicate this right here. Boom, scene, dude, let's call it reverse. Got scene and reverse, boom. And in reverse, we're gonna make this one big. Whoa, whoa.
You can't recreate these players. We so out of space like craters. We go up like elevators. I don't know no more, just lay up. Watch my Euro step, lay up. I just Euro step, lay up. Watch my Euro step, lay up. I just Euro step, lay up. You can't recreate these players. We so out of space like craters. We go up like elevators. I don't know no more, just lay up. Watch my Euro step, lay up. I just Euro step, lay up. Watch my Euro step. I just Euro step and lay up. Banking's music, we do it best. It roll out the finger with true finesse. I love the sound when it go through the net.
Woo! That be the sound effect. Run told, hey, shout out to everybody, bro. So now let's go ahead and check it out. We here now, It's old news, you know what I'm saying? Like that Wacky Pratt, Waka Tag, more of that. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I thought that they was gonna get swept today. If you ask me, I thought they were gonna get swept today. So I just seen a little news about the situation, so I don't know if they won 100%, but I did see a little spoiler alert. So I still want to see the game itself. 2 hours ago, it just ended. Let's check it out.
So Kick just rolled out this new Kick Creative Incentive Program, and it's pretty wild.
And E was looking tired last game and the game before that.
Anthony Edwards to Luka.
I'm ready to see what's going on with these folks. Who fluctuating? Who getting to the moolah? Off the rip.
Too much defensive.
Kyrie off the rip coming in. Tough. Hold up, bro. This is crazy.
Against McDaniel.
McDaniel's had a good shooting night in Game 3, and he continues it here tonight in Game 4.
Yo, hold up.
And save right there by Conley with a Maverick turnover. Very tough to close out a series.
Get in there. There you go. That's how they gonna win the game right there. That's a defining factor right there. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta get Luka. Put a hand in Luka's face, man. You playing yourself. This man has been training this since he was like 11 years old. Wow. And if it wasn't for the benefit of his dad, he wouldn't have got into the camps that he got into to learn these things like that right there. And E, come on now, brother. Hey, come on, man, let's roll up. It's a good game already off the rip. Good pass. Good move, Gerber. I call him Gerber sometimes because he be moving soft sometimes, but hey, he did his thing right then. Good spin, good dish. That's how they gonna win the game right there. That's the dynamic factor of, to me, how the Wolves can win every time. They can't let Gobert be Gerber. They can't let him be soft, and they can't let Towns be all out of town trying to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Stay in town, bro. Stay in your lane. Stay in town, bro. That's what I'm talking about right there, bro. This the number 5 seed, bro. Good cross. And the tree. Smoke a little tree.
To Edwards. Good screen, Anderson. Edwards.
Good move.
Double high screen and roll. Doncic will sit. Irving will drive. Tries to cut the corner. Outside. It's a hearty 3.
They could have gave him a foul. No cap.
Now it's Alexander Walker will put up a 3. No good. Anderson gets the rebound. 3. Conley good. So yeah, it was.
It was. For sure.
Irving by Anderson. Chiseling. Firing up the left-handed shot. He's been doing that. He's about as good a left-handed shot. Shot clock at 2. He's got to fire. Spinning.
barking out orders to Mike Conley.
Conley accelerates
Got him.
down the lane and gets it to go. And of course, if you're just joining us, there's Towns back in, makes the move hard to the rack.
Wow.
That ball had to get to Luka Doncic there. He was wide open.
Edwards will launch a three. Another one goes down. Good hit there by him.
It's around with 3 dribbles, Reggie. Just get up over the top.
Luka Doncic three. No.
Good tip. Luka finna hit.
Even though he was 10 for 18 earlier in the playoffs, he's hesitated on both opportunities.
Conley blew right by Washington on that drive.
They need to get more of a cushion here, knowing what Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic do.
Good dish, Luke. God, dog, that man got a champion skill with the pass. It's
In for
ridiculous.
Towns. Edwards watching Doncic. Out to Jones, another three.
That down there on the baseline defensively, waiting for the next offensive possession.
Gafford is in, Cleveland is out, and Alexander Walker just buried a three.
That's huge, especially coming from a
Down the horn it goes. Conley, the cutting Anderson, and over Gafford. That's a tough shot.
good. Al Anderson has been so
That one sail over the head.
It's good, but it ain't that.
Too hard.
That's gonna do it right there. You feel me? Kyrie getting in his bag,
Edwards
man.
trying to implore to his team.
They go inside, a dive and a two right there by Towns. 7. Towns only 3 shot attempts. That was his 4th right there, and none in the last 15 minutes. Then Gafford at the other end with a dunk. Doncic, Washington, Irving, Doncic, Gafford, all out there for Dallas. On the side, Jones, Gafford again inside. 2 in a row. Conley, along with Karl Anthony Towns, the Minnesota 5 to start the second half. Doncic.
That man got a jumper, bro. He got a fade, bro. He like, I don't know, who's it? Good steal, bro. That might have changed the dynamic of the game. You can hurt Luka a little bit.
Edwards, back to the corner. And they get it to go with nice transition.
14 points in the first quarter. He's got 3 since then.
Oh, y'all tripping.
To the rack.
Towns with a lot of time.
What was that about right there?
A lot of time.
Hold up.
3, Irving.
Be the sound effect.
Yeah, backwards. Hold up. You seen that? Hold up. Let's see. Go Bird. Look at the Bird.
In the first
Whoa!
quarter,
Watch go
he's
Bird.
got 3 since then.
Boom.
Luka Doncic to the rack.
Bro ready to tussle. Bro ready to squabble.
10 points in the first quarter.
Look at this right here, though. Boom. He pushed Tim Hardaway Jr. You got to watch the whole scene.
10 points
Right
in the
here.
first quarter.
He pushed
He's
Tim
got
Hardaway
3
Jr. Bean.
since then.
Go Bird must have felt the vibe or something. I don't know what happened. Gerber just, yeah, bro, don't play with me, bro.
Towns with a lot of time left in this third.
A lot of time.
3 ball.
3, Irving.
It's his second.
We heard you keep hot sauce in your bag. Well, wait till you try the spicy McCrisp.
Kyrie Irving is 14-0 in closeout games. Inside,
And 1.
Towns got it, counted foul. He'll go to the line with 7:09. Timberwolves shooting 50%. They have shot 50%
And 1.
all series. 3, that's the first. His first attempt, and he gets it to fall.
He getting in his heat.
Aiden Hardy has come in. Gafford back in the game with Washington and Green. Doncic works and feeds in the corner. 3. Washington. Gobert will hand to Edwards. He works on Green and feeds to Reed, who is cleft out by Washington. And the drive inside. Counted and feeds it. Hardy knocked away by the great defense of Anderson. Here comes Edwards the other way. Nice transition for Minnesota.
Yeah. Karl Anthony Towns on the bench.
It's McDaniels 3.
Back at that eyes, too. It's a clean look.
Driving Hardy.
Well, what did Jason get to?
Edwards works on Kleba, and Green comes to assist. Corner wide
Good
open.
creation of
Alexander
space.
Walker.
Oh, good creation of space.
Is down.
Careful with the ball around Anthony Edwards.
Hardy takes it and floats in for two with a 7-point third quarter. Final seconds. Edwards pulls and sticks it. Going fakes out Reed, maneuvers inside, and hands to Griffin.
Decided to play this. It was the same the other night.
Gobert elegantly takes it up and in.
I like that. Elegantly. From three. He and Doncic are combined.
Edwards lost it. Doncic the other way. Hold on in. And through he goes.
He was just waiting for him to get behind the defense.
Edwards elevates. Knocked away with great rim protection by the Mavs. It's Irving sidestepping and down two.
Rudy Gobert coming back for the block.
Gobert screen twice. Mid-ranger, Edwards off the glass for two. And the lead is 3. In every game they've led with 5 minutes or less to go. Washington crashing in.
That's 5.
Towns will curl around Washington and feed to Gobert. The two bigs are going hand in hand inside. Irving in the fourth quarter in this series has been terrific. Edwards to Towns, screen Anderson, 3 of good. Towns 3, the confidence is busting. But it's off to Kyrie. Setting up. Cutting. Sneaks his way up. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Towns 3, another one.
He couldn't buy one in game 3, and now
Edwards looking to make a move. Jones in the way. Spins, leans, fires, good. What a shot. Washington 3. It's picked up. Kyrie's got it. Fakes, drives, leans, left-handed shot is in. 3-point game. Gobert will set a screen. Gotta go. Edwards, another screen. A 2. Good. Big time.
Gotta go quick here. I'd get up and get 2 guys on him right now.
Doncic with the desperation. And a foul. He got it. He's 10 of 11 from the line with 28 points. Gobert quickly fouled.
Because Kyle Anderson's not a shooter, so look at Doncic who's going to face the court.
And he finds Reed, scoops it up and in.
Waving at Derek Jones Jr. like...
And Minnesota wins at 105-100. We'll see you in Minneapolis.
Watch my Euro step, I just Euro step and lay up. You can't recreate these players. We so out of space like cradles.
Ruthie, I'm so glad to see you.
Dad, what happened?
There was a problem with suitcase and nice man.
No, in New York at the airport.
I went to McDonald's for the hunger. This is my daughter, very famous in New York.
No, I'm a journalist.
Yes, for the rich and the famous.
I've talked to famous people. That does not make me famous.
What Jew goes to Poland as tourist?
You and Mom ever talked about the past? I wanted to see where you grew up.
I couldn't sleep. The bed was so lumpy. It's good for the sex, you know, but not for the sleeping.
Dad, no.
Today we go to Warszawa Ghetto Wall.
I really don't think this is the Warsaw Ghetto Wall.
Ruthie, on the wall is a wall.
Say the cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese. Stop derailing this trip.
It used to be full of people this time of night, before the Germans forced us into the ghetto.
What you and your father do this trip, it's not easy.
Ruthie, if you want to see my old home, I'll show you the house.
Dad, what's wrong?
The tip.
We so out of space like cradles. We go up like elevators. I don't dump no
Looking to
just lay up. Watch my Euro
make a move. Jones in the way. Spins, leans, fires, good. What a shot. Washington 3. It's picked up. Kyrie's got it. Fakes, drives, leans, left-handed shot is in. 3-point. Gobert will set a screen. Gotta go. Edwards. Another screen. A 2. Good. Big time.
Gotta go quick here. I'd get up and get 2 guys on him right now.
Doncic with the desperation. 10 of 11 from the line with 28 points. Quickly fouled.
Because Kyle Anderson's not a shooter, so Luka Doncic is going to face the court.
And he finds Reed, scoops it up and in.
He's waving at Derek Jones Jr. like, that basket will not count.
And Minnesota wins at 105-100. We'll see you in Minneapolis.
You can't recreate these players. We so out of space like craters. We go up like elevators. I don't dunk no more, just lay up. Watch my Euro step, lay up. I just Euro step, lay up. Watch my Euro step.
Welcome back to Chicago, home of the 2024 NBA Draft Combine. We have scrimmages starting in just a few minutes. A scrimmage that will feature that guy, one Ronnie James. We're going to be talking a lot about him. The most controversial guy possibly on the court today. I don't know. A lot of questions when it comes to Ronnie James. All right, so we have two teams. Current NBA assistant coaches are our head coaches for today. We have Ryan Kelly of the Brooklyn Nets. He's going to be coaching one of our squads. And here is a look at the roster. On this side, Sean Farnham, who are you looking at when it comes to this matchup?
First of all, Ryan Kelly was a great player at Cal. Really good basketball player as well. I'm looking at KJ Simpson, staying in the Pac-12, Colorado, very experienced player that was very efficient this year for Tad Boyle. I think that efficiency, as the year went on and I talked to scouts at games, they kept saying KJ Simpson could maybe play his way into the late end of the first round. His leadership and his want-to at the defensive end of the floor, I think bodes really well for KJ Simpson.
All right, and he's going up against Team Patrick St. Andrews of the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, when you look at this roster, there's one guy that we've already talked about plenty of times today, number 50. That is Ronnie James. But when it comes to the rest of this roster, Corey, who are you looking at?
I'm going to look at the most productive college basketball player on here when you consider Antonio Reeves, who's from right here in Chicago, graduate of Simeon High School, played 3 years at Illinois State before finishing at Kentucky, where he was a leading scorer for a team that has a tremendous amount of lottery talent on it this year.
All right. Jump ball here in just a few seconds as we get ready for the scrimmage between Team St. Andrews and Team Forehand. Kelly. Here we go.
And we're playing ball. This is where they're going to put Ronnie James. They want him in the point guard position. To your point, Bobby, how important is it for him to show the ability to be a leader and a facilitator in a setting like this?
Well, it's something that he hasn't been able to, as you said, there was a small body of work, and I kind of compare it to what we saw of Andrew Nembhard a couple years ago, as far as really had a solid 2 days here and wound up getting drafted in the early part of the second round.
But one thing with that, Bobby, Andrew Nembhard was actually and Sean covers, of course, Gonzaga more than anyone. Andrew Nembhard was the primary ball handler while Jalen Suggs was off the ball. But during the time that they were there together. So the question about Ronnie coming in and being a point guard, there's one thing when it comes to a setting like this, and you all know it well. Don't do what you can't do what you do well. Yeah, I think, playing to your strengths is something, sometimes players get in their heads so much that they want to show and prove that they can do something, that they deviate from what they are actually great or what makes them special. And that hurts them, I think, in this place. Absolutely. Uncle John once told me they don't know what you don't know unless you tell them. So when you consider that, if you don't show them what you can't do, they don't know that you can't do that.
Corey, I want to ask you, because we saw Mark Sears out here getting shots up and doing the drills by himself because he wasn't able to do it yesterday. Do you think he had an advantage that there weren't as many guys on the court at the same time?
Absolutely, and he also got that one-on-one work with, of course, NBA veteran Derek Fisher, directing the camp. And it's more so about not just the shots and the advantage, it's about the conversation that goes on, what they're looking for from him. So he has that opportunity to be able to have that conversation with D. Fish well before any of these other players are able to do that in one-on-one settings. What a year Cam Spencer had. He just gave up the ball at the top. Obviously, UConn, the transfer twice from Loyola, Maryland to Rutgers, then to UConn, where he absolutely thrived this year. And I think one of the things that stood out most to me was the unselfishness and the ball movement that UConn had at the offensive end. But at the next level, he's a guy that's just a flat-out shooter. He's a flat-out shooter, but like his brother, he's a guy that also, understands that he would have to take the long route. And he would watch him miss a couple in a row there. But he's a guy that knows that he would have to take the long route to get there. But Pat, his older brother, actually got a two-way this year with Golden State.
He is the X factor in this combine. Ulrich Kumke, NBA Afro Academy, did not start playing basketball until he was age 13 years old, was found walking in the streets of Cameroon, lived in a village when he was younger here, and he's just scratching the surface here.
He's the youngest player eligible in this draft. Let me ask you this, Bobby, from an executive perspective. Like, when there's such limited film, there's not a lot of film on him. When you do watch, you see flashes of what you believe could be maybe potentially a down-the-road starter underneath. But, like, when there isn't that great amount of film, how do front offices kind of break through all of that and try to figure out exactly who he is?
You know what, yesterday helped. His mechanics shooting the ball were really strong, really fluid, and you really didn't get to see that from him. Was going, still in the portal, was going to go to Kentucky, I believe. So this is going to help him here, and as I said, this is more upside. This is more kind of 2 years from now, if you can develop that player.
He doesn't turn 19 until December 30th.
He's been on his own for about 6 years, too. That's pretty amazing.
So which means he made it by 2 days. You have to actually turn 19 within the calendar year in order to be draft eligible. So made it by 2 days there. A couple of days later, he would have to wait until next season. He tagged the Dembona right there. Of course, he played at UCLA. I'm a big fan of Bones. I absolutely am. I had one opportunity to get out into your neck of the woods this year. My guy Dave Pash and I called the Colorado UCLA game, and I saw a Dembona, and a Dembona, I believe he's a lot more mobile than many people give him credit for being. But one thing for certain, when you play with Mick Cronin, you have to understand how to play hard. He had stretches where he was really good and he was fantastic. But I think one of the reasons why many people are surprised that I'm a big fan is because he has so many stretches where I think when he disappears off. Well, and he fouls. Well, I mean, like the foul issue to me, he gets 6 in the NBA.